Good morning, Year 4. It's Mrs. Dunn here with your maths lesson. It's Monday the 12th of July and today is our last maths lesson at home. Cannot wait to have you back tomorrow. So let's have a look at warming our brains up. We're going to use daily 10, but today we're going to be ordering ones and tenths. So some of the numbers on the screen will be decimal numbers, and I'd like you to start with the smallest first. So grab yourself a piece of paper and something to write with, and we will begin. Okay, I'm going to give you 7 seconds per question, and as soon as I click on the 7 seconds, your first question will appear. Okay, remember to start with the smallest first. Okay, hopefully you were okay with that. It is something we've done in school before. I'm going to reveal all so you can pause the video, see how well you've done, and then pop back to me when you're done. Okay, so give yourself a tick for each one you've got correct and then come back to me. Okay, so our maths lesson today is all about coordinates and describing position. Now, this is something that a lot of us got wrong on our recent maths tests, and it was a really simple thing that you got wrong. When we are looking at coordinates and we're looking at position, we are talking about our grid, and we're talking about where something is. So it might be a fish, it might be a shell, it might be a shape, it might be a spot, it might be a car, it might be a bicycle, it might be a cross. It doesn't matter, it's the same rule, okay? And when we're looking at describing position, we are describing the position using the numbers on the grid, okay? And what we have to do is read the x-axis first, okay? And on this grid, and on every other grid, this along the bottom here is your x-axis, and then the one that goes up the side is the y-axis. Okay, so the x goes along the bottom, and then the y-axis is the one up the side, the vertical one. Okay, and there's a really simple rule, and I'm sure I've told you this before, but this time you need to keep it in your head. You go into the house and up the stairs. Okay, you can't go up the stairs without going into the house, so that's what you need to remember. Okay, into the house, along the x-axis and up the stairs. Okay, and you can't go wrong. That's all you did in your test, was get that the wrong way round. So you were putting the y-axis number first. So it was wrong, unfortunately, because that completely changes the position of something. Okay? So if I wanted to find the position of this lovely yellow fish here, I would look along the bottom. and it's level with the number 1. And then, oh, that was a little bit big. I've got to look at the y-axis. So it's level with number 1, and then it's level with number 3. So the position of the yellow fish is 1, 3. And when we write coordinates, we write them in brackets with a comma separating the 2 digits, because you might have a grid that's really big and it might have 2-digit numbers on it or 3-digit numbers. So it's really important that you remember that comma. Now let me just show you what happens if we go wrong. Okay, so if we look at the y-axis first, we may end up in completely the wrong place. Okay, so I would go 3 and then 1, it would be completely wrong. So let's have a look at another one. I want to have a look at this shark here. So I read my x-axis first, which is 4. Go up, and it's number 6 on the y-axis. So it's 4 first on the x, and it's 6 on the y. Now, if we were to read that the wrong way around and go up 6 and then across 4, we get to the same place, but it's when you come to actually describe the position, okay? Or if you were asked to draw something in a certain place, that's where you'd go wrong, okay? So let's have a look. What I'd like you to do is pause the video and have a look where this seahorse is. Okay, so I've done a little dot. So remember, x-axis first and then the y-axis. Pause the video and have a go for me. Okay, so Mr. Seahorse is 2 on the x-axis and he is at 6 on the y-axis. Okay, brilliant. Now, if you were asked, like you were in your test, to draw a dot at 4, 2, you would go along to 4 and up 2, okay? Now, if you did that wrong and you did the y-axis first, you would go up to 4 and across to 2, and you would be in completely the wrong place. And that's where some of you went wrong in your test. Okay, so I want to know what position the crab, Mr. Crab here, is at. So I've got my brackets and I'm going to go along the x-axis first to 5 and up to 1. So it's 5 on my x-axis and 1 on my y-axis. Okay, I've got to remember that comma, so it's not 51 as my answer. Can you have a go at writing down where Nemo is for me? Okay, where would Nemo be? Okay, hopefully you've had a chance to do that. So Nemo is across to 3 and up to 5. So bracket 3, comma 5. I wonder what is at 1, 5. So have a look now at 1, 5. Remember the x-axis first. Well done. So across to 1, up to 5, it's Mr. I can't tell if it's Mr. Octopus or Mr. Squid. I don't know. But it's this one here. Okay, I would like you to pause the video and I would like you to go and have a go at lots of questions that I've uploaded to maths.co.uk for you. Hopefully they're going to work today. They are all questions where you have to plot something, or you have to click on the right coordinate, or you have to write the coordinate using the keyboard. Please remember X first, then Y. Okay, you've got the into the house and up the stairs, or you've also got the fact that X comes before Y in the alphabet. Okay, if you remember that really important fact today, if you make that stick in your brain, then you're going to do really well on these questions. Any problems, Year 4, drop me a message or an email and I'll see what I can do to help. Enjoy your lesson, Year 4. Bye.